And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Final Fantasy VI. In the last part, we discovered the thief town of Zozo. And that's where we're going to be heading right now. But first, before I do that, I forgot to equip some of those things to lock, such as the thief knife. What else did he get? Did he get anything else? I don't think so. Just give me 1 second as I go through some of this stuff. Oh yes, and we got the Kaisers. I forgot to equip those. Anything else? Anything else? I think everyone else is good. Alright. And I think we're going around here. Yep, alright. We are good to go. Okay. And when you're ready, just head on down. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Alright, let's go. And welcome to Zozo, ladies and gentlemen. Now, unlike other cities, you can actually run into random encounters here. Well, let's see what this guy has to say. This looks like a pretty nice town. Nope, he can't say anything. He can't speak. I thought that guy could talk. Oh, it's this guy. Yep, great people here. Yep, I'm sure he's telling the truth. Alright, so we got some new enemies here. Honestly, they're not really anything to worry about. The harvesters can't... Gosh darn it. The harvesters can steal stuff from you, but you can get it right back. Oh yeah, and they like to use potions on themselves. Kind of forgot about that. Again, that's not really a big deal either. There it is. Fire dance. This is the blitz I wanted to show off earlier. Boom. I love fire dance. It's awesome. Fire elemental and it hits everything. We want to go back here actually. Inside the inn, there's a clock. Now I'm going to go ahead and explain how this clock works as I'm doing it. Everybody in the town of Zozo is a liar. And in order to get the secret item in Zozo, you need to set the clock to the appropriate time. Thing is though, since everybody is a liar, they're all going to tell you lies. And by process of elimination, you will then get the correct time. But in order to do that, you have to talk to a whole lot of people, and you know, I don't really feel like doing that. So I think it was, yeah, there we go. So 6, 10, 50 is what you want. Oh, yeah, you can also fight people inside. I forgot to put lock in the front row. That's what I was forgetting. You know, I could do it the legit way, but I don't feel like it. And I doubt that anyone who would ever want to use this as a makeshift god. One, I apologize for that. You probably don't want to do that either. But your reward is Edgar's chainsaw, which is probably my favorite tool. It is a single target attack, and it does massive damage. Let's show it off. Assuming he doesn't attack Sabin. Alright. Chainsaw away. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Awesome. Yeah, that's why I love the chainsaw. It's stupid strong. Very, very powerful. And it actually has 2 different modes. I'll get into that second mode when it appears. But we're pretty much going to be using the chainsaw and flash for most of the time, and also Sabin's fire dance. Dang it, I forgot to put lock in the front row again. I keep forgetting to do that, and it's starting to tick me off. Oh yeah, and the thing about the thief knife that I equipped to lock is that it has a chance to auto steal whenever you do a normal attack. And come on, Sabin, seriously? Wait, was I not paying attention? How did Edgar die? Ah, gosh darn it. Ugh. Now I gotta waste another Phoenix down. What did I just get? Just got something. Hold on. Hold on. First, put lock in the front row. There we go. Then we're going to heal. Okay. Now what did I just get? Got some kind of ring. It was either a jewel ring or a peace ring, I think. Oh well. Alright, let's go up here. No, wait. That's where I just came from. Never mind. I'm a liar. I'm just like the people in Zozo. Sabin, I need you to do me a favor and actually do the thing right there. We go. Good job, Sabin. Alright, let me see. Oh, good. And a lawnmower's going right by the window. Gotta be kidding me. Right when I'm recording, of course. Oh well. Alright. We're gonna head into the cafe. Yeah, so here's an example of someone who's going to tell you lies. He says the clock's hand is stopped at 30, and of course we didn't use that number at all. Oh, sorry, buddy. You stepped into the wrong neighborhood. There is one encounter in here that can be pretty scary. Hopefully we don't see it. There's an enemy called the Dancer, I think it is. And usually dancers are accompanied by cats, and that's fine. But when the dancer is an enemy all by herself, she has access to tier 2 magic, and that is scary. And we don't want that. And there it is, Slam Dancer. That's what I was thinking of. Shoot. Please don't kill me. Okay, good. Now, despite how quickly I killed her, if I wasn't fast enough, she would have ended me. Is that really all I get here is a tincture? Maybe if I came here later it became something else. Oh well. Oh, Sabin, you're so strong. Now this is Rusted Shut. That actually won't come into play until way later in the game. Alright, we're done in here. Getting a lot of these single harvesters. Oh, barrier rings. That's what they give me. You can also steal goggles from them. I think that happened earlier. Show him who's boss, Sabin. I kind of thought that was just going to kill everybody, but apparently not. Blitz isn't quite as strong as it should be yet. Oh well. It'll get there. It'll get there. Okay. Ugh. Gabble the Gek. Yeah, so you're gonna see me do fire dance a lot, especially when we have a bunch of enemies on the screen at one time. Unless, of course, the enemy is immune to fire or something, in which case I won't do it. But my recording doing okay? Okay, yeah. Alright. Go up and up and up. Ugh. No! Die! Okay, good. A preemptive. The worst thing that you can see is the slam dancer by herself, and it's a back attack, because then she'll always go first. And when she uses her tier 2 magic, it'll probably kill you. I'm not sure if that'll happen if she multi-targets. You might survive, but just barely. I'm trying to remember here where all the secret items are. Oh, hello, Hades Gygus. This enemy is actually pretty strong. Oh, no, stop. Oh, there we go. Oh, but, you know, block that. Let's see, one good Zozo chainsaw should do it. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. And you're done. Yeah. Chainsaw, like the drill, also ignores enemy defenses. So, use it to your heart's content. What's in here? I think this is where I have to go, so I'm actually going to head back for a second. I'm going to check out the rest of up here. Yeah. The Thief Glove. Changes steel into capture. I'm not sure what that means. That might... let me... Alright, you know, whatever. Let me see what that does. I don't know if I've ever used it. Let's test it out. You know, preferably not on this person. Die! Alright, yeah, and then that's where you have to stop. Okay. Alright, now let's try it. Capture. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. Later games will call that mug. Basically what it does is that when you... Or no, wait. I was going to do that. Okay, no. I understand what that does. Later games will call that mug. And basically when you use the steal command, you'll also attack the target. However, I have the Thief Knife, which kind of does that for me anyway, so I guess that's kind of redundant. So I'm going to take off the Thief Glove. No wonder why I don't use it. Anyway, what was I doing? Right. But I guess if you didn't pick up the Thief Knife, then the Thief Glove is a option that you can take. Not really one that I would choose to use, because honestly, if I'm trying to steal something from somebody, I don't want to hurt them, because I don't want to accidentally kill the target. Which is why the Thief Knife is a good option, because it still gives you the steal command, but it also gives you a chance to steal if you're just attacking regular enemies. What was I doing? Oh yeah, relic. Now I have to figure out what that was before. Oh yeah, sneak ring, right? Yeah. Okay. And off we go. Alright. Oh yeah, you can talk to that guy. I think he's another guy that'll give you a... Wow, seriously? How many... I've never ran into this many single slam dancers before. Usually they're accompanied by a bunch of cats. I haven't seen that yet, once. Hey, lock gained a level. Oh boy. Let me give a dose of heal to everybody real quick. Is there anything in these pots? Yes. Anything in this one? Oh. That's nice. Hey, buddy. The seconds, they're divisible by 20. Liar. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. Just gonna regular fight. Hades Gygus has an attack, I think, called Earthquake. Which is, it hits everybody for Earth Elemental damage. It's pretty strong, so take this guy out quickly. You really don't want him to use it. Okay. We're making our way up. Alright, now we got this big building that we gotta climb up. And it's just not your day. Wow. Good job, Celis. Ugh. Oh, thank God. It's just... Alright, one dose of Fire Dance and one dose of Flash will be enough to take these guys out. That's all you need. I think they said Edgar gained a level. That's nice. Ugh. Nobody cares. I don't want whatever you're selling. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, but goggles protect you from the darkness status, which is blind. But again, blind doesn't work in this game because it's glitched out. But you can certainly sell them, so that's nice. Anything over here? Ugh. This should kill everybody. Yeah, there you go. Now, I think most blitzes are actually based on Edgar Sabin's magical stat. Ooh, the Fire Knuckle. We're about to see Sabin get a huge power boost here. Yes. Fire Knuckle is a fire elemental weapon. But not only that, every time he attacks with it, there's a chance that it will cast fire on the enemy. Which is awesome. But this guy is in our way. Let's talk to him. Good day, gentle folks. Can I be of service? I hate fighting, so I better let you pass. Liar! And then he proceeds to fight us. I don't know if you can steal anything from this guy. Oh yeah, jewelry. There you go. He just tried to steal back. Jerk. But let's put our chainsaw and other things to good use. Yes. Yes. This guy really not that big of a threat. Oh wow, actually, I'm glad I got that on recording. That's the first time I ever defeated him that quickly. Normally, what happens is that when you get him to low enough health, what he will do is he'll cast a bunch of potions and tonics on himself, which will negate any damage that you did. And if you take too long, he'll actually summon like 2 friends to help him. Normally, I don't beat him that quickly, so that was cool. And your reward is actually a second thief knife, but unfortunately, I don't have a second Genji glove, so can't really do anything about that. Oh, I just noticed kind of forgot the thief knife also increases my magic block, so that's nice. I think I stole a jewel ring from him too, but that's not important. Anyway, come in here and let's progress with plot, shall we? But over here first, we have a pair of running shoes and an X potion. Let's see. Running shoes are awesome. Let me see. I think. Yeah. Well, that reduced my speed by 5. It reduced my speed by 5, but running shoes cast haste, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Let's go. It's Terra. Ooh, guru. Alright. Terra, 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 Terra. Everyone stop shouting. She's scared. Stop shouting at her. My goodness. I'm never sure how to pronounce this specific character's name. He's a Final Fantasy staple. Ramu or Rama or Ramo. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. I think I always used to pronounce it Ramu, but then I think in Final Fantasy 15 they pronounce it like Rama or something, or so, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna call him Bill. You call her Terra? That's odd. Oh, she's spazzing out. She's having a stroke. We find out that Bill here is actually an Esper. Espers take a variety of forms. Sometimes will live here, taking on the shape of humans. Now you'll notice here that even though Locke is the one talking, it doesn't actually show his name, and that's because you could have brought anybody here, and since the game knows that, they didn't program anybody's name inside the text boxes. Whoever you have with you, someone's going to say this line. So lines that just have quotes around them without a character name is something that anybody would have said, no matter who you brought with you. Although I do believe that this scene changes if you only have Gao with you, because he'll say like some specific stuff about I don't know, he'll just say like ooh or something like that. I don't know. But there are some specific things that some characters get, like Locke just mentioned about his grandmother. Now we're going to get a taste of the War of the Magi. Happened about 20 years ago. Yeah, I can't really make this scene go any faster, unfortunately. But here we learn that Emperor Gaston actually invaded the Esper world. And the Espers created a doorway and basically kicked them out. But not before Gaston was able to trap a whole bunch of them. And now they're inside the Magitech research facility. They're currently being experimented on and drained of their powers. And this is actually where, this is how, like, Celis got her powers. Is from drained Espers, I think. So Terra's an Esper? No, she's actually something different. Well, what does that mean, man? Didn't explain very much. So until she accepts who she really is, she'll essentially be in this state of comatose. Bill here says that we should free the other Espers in the research facility, because one of them may be able to help. Gaston's methods are incorrect. You can't drain a live Esper of all of its power. It is only when we are reduced to Magicite that our abilities can be transferred in total. What? When we transform into Magicite, our power can be relocated. That's what's left of us when we pass away. And now we are introduced to Magicite. And I love Magicite because it makes the game incredibly open. You can basically play the game any way you want. Every character pretty much has limitless possibilities on what they can do. Sure, each character still has like specific traits. You know, like Locke's the only one that can steal. Edgar's the only one that can use tools, so on and so forth. But now, with the introduction to Magicite, everybody has access to magic, with the exception of Gao at the moment. Gao cannot use magic. I don't think. Can he? I don't think so. I think he can equip it, but I don't know if it... You know what? I don't remember. I'll have to check up on that. You receive the Magicite belt. And you got Stray, Siren, and Kieran. Stray, I'm pretty sure, is later known as Ketchi. I think. Not too sure about that. Anyway, you can go to, is it equip? No, it's skills, espers, alright? And you can see what each one will teach you, and at what rate that they will teach it to you. So now whenever we fight enemies, they'll also drop magic points. And so if an enemy drops one magic, if I have this equipped to Edgar, and an enemy gives me one magic point, Bolt will go up by 10%, Bolt 2 will go up by 2%, and Poison will go up by 5%, because of multiplication. But also, whenever you level up, Magicite Bill here will also increase your stamina by 1 point. And not all of them do that, but some of them do. So, see Siren here. Whenever you level up, it'll give you an extra 10% to your HP. And was this Stray? Whenever you level up, you'll get 1 extra point of magic power, which is very nice for mages like Terra and Celis. Let me see. I think what I'm going to do, I want stop. Thank you. Just sleep, mute, slow, fire, auto, inflow, scan. I am going to give Siren to him. I'm going to give and give her Bill. Where the heck? Oh. Let's see, I'm going to give scan. I'll infloat. I'll give him Kieran. And you can have Stray. I really want Celis to learn Bolt 2. Right? I did, yeah, that's who I put it on. Alright, good. And now let's do a quick heal. Alright. And we're ready to go. We'll be back, Terra. Come down here, though, and for some reason everybody else is here. Let's talk on the way. It's like, I thought you guys were supposed to stay at Narsh and defend it. Okay. The Empire is trying to drain magic from espers. So now we're pretty much just going over all the things that we already know, but we're discussing it with all the characters at this point. So Celis isn't really sure if that's how she got her powers, but I would say that she knows pretty well. So we best split into 2 groups. We still need to beef up Narsh. And then the other group is going to head over to the Magitech Research Facility. So Celis, here's the thing. Celis and Locke are forced to be in your group. So you can only choose 2 other people to go with you. But to be perfectly honest, I'm really just going to keep the same people that I already have. Because Edgar's chainsaw will come in handy, and Saban's enhanced power and blitzes will be very useful for this next section of the game. Cyan and Gal, you guys can head back to Narsh and drink some hot cocoa. It's cold up there. Stay safe. But if you want to change party members, you can always head back to Narsh, but that's kind of far away, and I really don't want to do that. Alright, so now we need to head to Jor. Why are you coming with me? It's like, because there's gonna be treasure. That's why. Yeah. Oh yeah, we totally believe you. What's up? Seems you have a piece of magicite. Do you want to learn more about espers? No thanks. Oh, really? Ugh. I was so close. So you can, now you can see that everybody here, well, I forgot, you actually have to learn the magic first. But everyone will soon have access to some form of magic in one way or another. You can also summon the Esper. You can only do that once per battle, though. And depending on what it is, it'll have certain effects. I don't know what each one does, and to be honest, I don't think I've ever done it. Oh, that's not true. I do it, I think, once or twice throughout. Yeah, you'll probably see it once or twice. Whatever. Alright, let's save. See, that's where it was. Let's save this top one up here. Yeah. Alright, we are on our way to Jidor, which is the very wealthy city that we visited earlier. Honestly, I really don't care. Just gonna hit everything. I got a mithril knife, which is not useful anymore. Okay. We're back in Jidor. Pretty sure I already shopped around, so we don't need to do that. Let's go up. Is the auction house open yet? Nope, it's not. Okay. Not yet. Later. Alright, yeah, there we go. Alright, so you're going to want to make your way up to the Owser's house. And this is the Impresario, which is a name that we saw before on the Phantom train, and I'm pretty sure they just messed that up because I'm pretty sure they meant conductor, not Impresario. Impresario isn't actually his name, it's his job title. But this guy confuses Celis for a girl named Maria. Celis, that is inappropriate. Looks like she's giving me the middle finger. But yeah, this guy told us before that we already looked like Maria, the opera singer. And that Impresario basically confirmed it. Well, it looks like he dropped a letter. He's the director of the opera house. Everyone just calls him the Impresario. He's been in a tizzy ever since that letter arrived. The letter says, "My dear Maria, I want you for my wife. I'm coming for you, the wandering gambler." Who's this wandering? What's his name? Are you born on a farm, son? Oh boy. A blackjack playing, world traveling, casino dwelling free spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Setzer. That's Setzer, owner of the world's only airship. Seriously, the only airship. So let's set up a meeting with Setzer. Oh, alright. Alright, so in order to get a meeting with Setzer, I think we should head down to the Opera House. I'm going to ride a chocobo so I don't fight anybody, because I don't feel like fighting anybody. Yes. I can always grind for magic points off screen. Although, I really don't need to do that at the moment, so, yeah, whatever. So the Opera House is down here, and there it is. Thank you, Chocobo. I'm actually going to save one more time before we head in there. Let me see. Yeah. Alright. Alright, we're good. Let's go. Oh, it's you again. Seems like Setzer is coming to steal Maria. He'll probably appear right at the climax of Scene 1. He loves an entrance. Well, you just have to grab him at that moment. You'll ruin the performance and I'll lose my job. Then you're history. Celis does not care. But Locke has an idea. We're gonna let him grab her. But Locke, that's exactly what he didn't want to happen. And we're gonna use Celis as a decoy. Celis is like, I wasn't told about this. Jeez, Locke, calm down. It's like, you're the one that said that she looks like Maria, right? So we could use her as a decoy. Celis is not sure. I don't know. Brilliant! I'm a general, not some opera floozy, she says as she runs right into the dressing room. Oh, she's practicing already. Oh. What the? How on earth did you get here? I like that part. It's like, gosh darn it, man. Now, Ultros just told us that he was going to pretend to be Setzer, but we're going to find out a little bit later that it's not really what that letter says. Anyway, check out that conductor. He's on fire. Not literally. I just mean like he's... Anyway. Alright, so now we have the Opera House, which is probably, I would say, one, if not the most iconic moment in the game. Probably like the second most. It's up there. I'm pretty much gonna... I'm not really going to, how would you say, reenact this, because I'm terrible. So I'm not going to do that. Mostly because they start singing later, and I don't think I can sing. So. What a bunch of jerks. He's definitely off key. I think the Game Boy Advance version fixed his bit tone singing and made it match the words a little bit better. I love this part of the song though. Alright, so you can move around here. Locke's gonna go check up on Celis. Edgar says go right ahead. And Sabin asks the world's stupidest question, why is everyone singing? Sabin clearly doesn't understand what an opera house is. Poor guy. That letter's gone. Anyway, you can, what's in here? Can I go out here? No. I've actually never done that before. That would've been funny if I could. Is there anything over here? I don't know if I've ever actually explored this room. I don't usually bother. Okay, there's nothing. Aww. Yeah. It's like, what kind of... Why didn't you help me escape? Well, to be honest, Celis, you should kind of already know this reason. I mean, you were at, oh shoot, I forgot the name of the town. Oh well. Whatever town it was where we had that flashback with Locke. Locke, your face is still really red. You better check the score one last time. So you can actually, you can read the score here. And, because the next scene, you're going to be in control of Celis. And you need to get the lines right. I've never messed it up, so I'm not really sure what happens if you mess it up. I've heard that you get a game over, but I'm not sure about that. So I'm just gonna, yeah, whatever. So read that if you need to. I already know all the lines, so I'm good. He says. And then he'll mess up because he's recording himself. This is a really elaborate stage prop. How did they get this? Like, they got the sky background, they got the giant castle. I love this song. So basically, you're just kind of picking the lyrics that match the tone of the music. Alright, I'm gonna shut up because I love this song. Alright, so you actually have control of her, and you're going to want to walk over and actually tap A. Pick up the flowers and very quickly head up the stairs. You don't have that much time. You're gonna come up here. I do believe that the scene will end if you don't get up here fast enough. I'm not sure how much time you have, but If you just go up there as fast as possible, you'll be fine. Now, that last line was very forced and did not fit the tone. To be perfectly honest, this opera scene alone is reason enough to have like a Final Fantasy VI remaster. Like make it like Final Fantasy 15 graphics. I mean, that would be awesome. Alright, and you're done controlling Celis. That's all you're going to be doing with her. Alright. Let's go. And for some reason, a letter appeared here. I owe you one, so I'm going to jam up your opera. Ultros. Yep. So now Ultros is, he wants to mess up the opera. Because he wants a little bit of payback for what we did to him, back in the raft. Saban, still wondering why everybody's singing. And the conductor, still spazzing out. Attack. Quick, headbutt each other. Oh, I thought you were dead. Yeah, no, that did not match at all. And this guy doesn't match any of the words that appear on screen. Sorry, I'm adjusting my microphone here. There we go. I really like that last piece of music there. How might he disrupt the opera? With that? I'm assuming they all look up, because there's Ultros with a 4-ton weight. It's heavier than I thought. It's going to take me 5 minutes to drop it. He's not kidding. You have 5 minutes. I don't know how he knows exactly how long it's going to take him, but, you know, whatever. So the first thing we need to do is go over here. He said, press the switch on the far right. Alright. Now you can press the other switches. They're really just a waste of time. They have some funny effects though. I think one turns off the lights. One drops you down into the audience. And you'll have to work your way back up. But, you know, whatever. Alright. So we have more rat-based enemies. You kind of want to take out the gold ones first because I think they can summon more green ones if you're not fast enough. He says as he takes out the green ones first and then the gold ones. You give out a pretty good amount of magic points though. 3. It's not bad. Depending on the placement of these enemies, you can actually skip them, but more often than not, that's not going to happen. And honestly, you have plenty of time to get there. Yeah, I might be able to skip that one up top. Assuming he doesn't rush me and come down here. There you go. Good job, Sam. That should just kill everybody. Yep. Save and learn sleep. Alright, one more. And we're done here. Save and learn mute. And slow. And lock learn. I wish they just called it confused. That would have been easier. Ah, rats. So instead of pushing the 4-ton weight, he decides to push us instead and we all fall down. Are we dead? Well, I guess it's game over. Oh, never mind. Locke's alive. Yes. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Uh-huh. There we go. Get into character, Locke. It only took you 5 years. The world's premier adventurer will save her. Aye, what awful acting. You are in the presence of octopus royalty. A low-born thug like you could never defeat me. Man, even Ultros is getting into this. Might as well make the most of this. Cue music! And this is some really epic music. Long time no see. You've changed. Did you miss me? Not really. This fight is significantly easier, because it's a side attack. So Saban's going to be dealing more damage. Also, you have better equipment. Honestly, this fight's kind of a joke, actually. In fact, that'll probably end it. Yeah. Adios, and we're done. Exit stage left. Just a dawn minute. What a performance. It's Setzer. And he just... Wait, what? Well, it's a good thing Celis was wearing her armor underneath that white dress. What was his plan before? I mean, he thinks that that's Maria. I don't think anyone else... I don't think that this Maria character would have had extra clothes underneath the dress. Was his plan to publicly humiliate her? I mean, that would have been terrible. It's a good thing Setzer's such a cool dude. Otherwise, I'd probably hate him. Conductor, you can stop playing. It's over. Conductor. Hello? No? Yeah, alright. He's just gonna keep playing forever. I'll deal with you in a minute. But, of course, this was our plan all along. and I guess Celis had some rope with her? I'm guessing? I don't know. I'm not really sure where this airship is in relation to the theater. Part 2 begins now. So now we have to negotiate with Setzer. What the heck? It's like, I left and now there's more of you. We need your help. We have to go to Vector, and we need this ship to get there. Vector is where the Imperial base is, and it's on an island. So, unfortunately, we need an airship to get there, and we can't go by boat because all the ports have been destroyed, or at the very least taken over by the Empire. Quick, everyone suck up to him. It's like, we heard that this was the finest vessel in the world, and that you're the world's most notorious gambler. Here's the thing. The reason why Sabin didn't say anything is because I have Edgar in my party. Edgar says that he's the king of Figaro, and he'll be paid very well if he cooperates. If you don't have Edgar in your party, Sabin will pretty much say the same thing, except he'll say that his brother is the king, and you'll be well rewarded. Blah, blah, blah. So because they both have the same line, they just skip Sabin's line and give it to Edgar. Not sure if anyone else has any other specific lines of dialogue. But yeah, now we're on the airship, but you know, it's not ours, so we need to talk to Setzer here. And this cutscene here is actually why I decided to keep Sabin and Edgar. There's a particular reason, and we're going to find that out in about a minute or two. The Empire is totally rotten. It's using magic to enslave the world. The Empire and my realm were allies until recently. The Empire will end up owning you. The Empire evil? I don't really get Setzer's reaction here. You'd think someone like him who lives like in the he lives the underground life. You know, he's a gambler. You know, he owns an airship, so he obviously travels around. So I feel like he knows, but maybe it's like a mistranslation type thing. I'm not really sure. Uh-oh. Seems like Setzer has fallen for Celis. So here's his ultimatum. He says, if Celis becomes my wife, then I will help you out and I'll give you the airship. Otherwise, it's a no deal. Celis understands that we don't really have a choice. But she's not quite done yet. She goes to Edgar and picks something up. It's a coin toss. Now, if you remember the cutscene that we had with Edgar and Sabin earlier, this is the exact same coin that they used in their fated coin toss. And there's a reason why Celis specifically went to Edgar to pick it up. So this is going to be decided with a coin toss. If it's heads, Celis wins. And if it's tails, then Setzer wins. I think. And Celis wins. But Setzer, a gambler that he is, notices something. It's a coin with 2 heads. And this is why I also brought Sabin with me, because this shows that, oh man, I love this scene, because it shows that Edgar willingly gave up his own freedom so that Sabin, his only brother, could have his freedom instead. Sabin is only just now realizing, he's like, wait, isn't that the same coin? It's like, you cheated, you gave me my freedom. You know, and that's the last that we're going to hear about that, but I love that scene. It's why I always bring Sabin and Edgar with me. It just deepens that brotherly bond that they already had. So even though Celis kind of cheated here, a rule is a rule, or excuse me, a win is a win, and Setzer honors that. And this is his famous quote: "My life is a chip in your pile, and it's time to ante up." Unfortunately, Kingdom Hearts 2 will use that line when they introduce him, and unfortunately, it's very stupid because he's doing it in a kids' game. Setzer's inclusion in Kingdom Hearts 2 is absolutely dumb. I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. And if you've ever played Kingdom Hearts 2, you know why I hate it. Anyway, back to the game at hand. When things fall, they fall. It's only a matter of fate. So Setzer's not actually going to be available to join your party, because you're going to need someone to man the ship while we are investigating the Empire. And now we have very slow fly, I guess. I'm not going to really call it drive. I guess a slow fly over to the Imperial base. We're going to get there eventually. Eventually. Now what we see right there is actually the Imperial? Whatever. The Empire's base. Located in the city of Vector. And here we are. Alright, let's save again. Yeah, right here. There's a town here. Let's go visit it. See what's up. Oh, hey guys, what's going on? 3 cheers for the Empire! This is Outbrook, the occupied city. Doesn't really look like anybody really wants to be here anymore. Anything here? You have to forgive me for my curiosity. Even though I play this game like 20 times, I can never really remember where things are by 2 tenths. I don't think I got anything from that area. Oh yeah, weapon shop is down here. I'm a scholar of weapons. 1,000 years ago, during the War of the Magi, 2 so-called Atmo weapons existed. One changed a person's power into a sword, and the other was a monster bred for mass destruction. That is a mistranslation. What he meant to say was Ultima weapon. Apparently people don't know how to spell. Ammo? What do you got for me? I already have that. Poison Claw. Now it says that's weaker, but that's counting the Fire Knuckle. So I think Poison Claw is better than the Kaiser. The only problem is that I don't remember if machines are good against poison. I'm gonna buy one just in case. You can buy EPs here. Let me buy. Hold on. Let me think. I'll buy 3. Alright. So the EP is a little bit better than the... Actually, it's much better than the Mithril Pike. Now that I think about it. Yeah, so the Poison Claw is stronger than the Kaiser, but the only issue is that when we get into Vector, there's going to be a lot of machine enemies. And for the life of me, I can't remember if machines are resistant to poison elemental weapons, thus reducing the damage. So I'm gonna keep it off for now, just in case. Okay. Oh yeah. Forgot that all of her equipment gets taken off after the event. Let me see. And a white dress. Yes. Okay. And the armory. I don't know if these items... Oh wait, these are empty, aren't they? I'm gonna wait to open those. Or open that other one. Just in case. I've never, like, waited to open this. Let me see. Ninja gear. Nice little vest. The Bard's hat, which I think is a better version of the Magus hat. I'll buy 4. Let's see, what is the Bard's hat? It's gonna reduce my HP because the green beret increases my HP. But it does Increases my magic defense and magic block, so everyone's getting a bard's hat. Unfortunately, this will reduce some magic power, but the I'd rather have a higher magic block than higher strength anyway, so that's fine. Yeah. What's over here? Anything? No? Alright. Whatever. Hello. Oh, what did he say? Emperor Gastal himself asked me to do his portrait, but what if he doesn't like it? Well, I'm sure that won't be important. He lies. Nothing? Alright, we're good. Let's get out of here. I don't know if there's anything else worth doing here, but because it's a new town, we're gonna explore it anyway. It's a relic shop. An amulet. I think. I don't remember what amulet does. What does that do? Oh, just because I need. Oh man, seriously, it's not even gonna tell me what it does. Whatever. Oh, you know what? I can. Oh, let me. Sorry, folks. Let me arrange my inventory here. And I stole a bunch of goggles and whatnot that I don't need. Let's sell a mithril knife. Mithril blade. Another mithril blade. Sell the mithril claws, we don't need those. Sell 2 bucklers. An iron helmet. 2 leather hats. 2 plumed hats. 2 magus hats. Sell 1 green beret. Headband. Yeah, I'm just getting rid of some inventory space here, folks. Don't need the silk robe anymore. Let's see. Where are the goggles? Don't need those. Oh, that reminds me. Forgot her relics got taken off too. Give her the ribbon and the white cape. Excuse me. Alright. And... Alright, what does the amulet do? Protects against poison, dark, and zombie. That's actually really nice. Because zombie sucks. You saw in the last part, when I got owned by that sand dragon or something, it casts zombie on Edgar, and the problem with zombie is that it drops your HP to 0, and it's pretty much the same thing as confuse, where like I don't think you have control over Edgar anymore, and he'll attack your own team, but he's also considered dead. So if your other 3 party members go down, even though he's still standing, he's technically considered dead, so you'll get a game over anyway. It's one of the worst status effects in the game, honestly, if not the worst. I'd rather have Doom cast on me than be a zombie. Alright, well, I don't think we're gonna run into any zombie status though. Come up here to the clock, get yourself an elixir. Hello, ladies. You're probably broke. Okay. Alright. Uh-huh. Well, it seems like the Empire owns this bar now. Alright. I want to... Where's the item shop? Was that over there? Yeah, it was. I want to see if they sell anything that cures zombie. There it is, Revivify. I want to... Give me 10 of those. Did I check in there? Yeah, I did. Alright. Let's explore just a little bit more. Mess with the Empire, and monsters on this continent have only weak magic power. Oh, thanks for the info. I can get a potion from that if you want. Here's the inn. Nothing fancy going on here. But let's stay there. Why not? Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, one more save. Okay. I think that's going to do it for this session, folks. With that being said, in the next part, we are going to go to... Actually, we're going to explore this continent a little bit more before we go to Vector. There's 2 towns in here that have some pretty good items for sale. So we're going to head there, and then we're going to go to Vector. We're going to save some Espers, and hopefully we'll get Terra back in our party. With that being said, thank you very much for watching. You guys